2013 Greater Hartford Disc Golf Open. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by my friend Mo Bahrani. We are out at Wick to go watch some awesome disc golf, Mo.
Yeah, and after we're done disc golfing, let's go look at some birds in the aviary, dude.
That's a thing?
Yeah, they got an aviary with all kinds of birds out here. They got red-tailed hawks, barned owls, all kinds of cool stuff, man.
Dang, that sounds fun, man. Well, the aviary at the San Diego Zoo was one of my favorite things to go see out there. So.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
So yeah, all right, we'll start talking about birds. Let's start talking about disc golf birds.
Yeah, exactly. Birdies of a different variety. Yeah. Hole 8, you're just trying to throw a big penetrating hyzer that lands anywhere right in here. And once you do that, all you are left with is a little 200-foot kind of chip shot. You'd love to get far enough so that you don't have to throw a bevel dodge disc, because this pine needle green is quite fast.
Accurate. Matt Bell on the box, throwing something pretty fast off the tee.
That is pretty choice. Maybe pinned up against that tree, but pretty good.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Most likely, anyway. Luke Humphries.
God, I want to look that smooth when I throw.
That was his Rosaria again, the one he threw on that last hole that went a mile. And it went a mile again.
Gosh, he threw it so far, he's actually past the tree line.
Yeah, that is such a bonus if you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, he is going for a D1. This looks pretty mushed.
I love Ricky's style. He's kind of got that Kevin Jones style, like kind of upwards finish. As he falls through. The
flare.
Yeah.
I love it. And that should be fine. He's, even with the tree line, which is workable. Cameron. That's like champion glow destroyer.
Yeah, this looks great. Just hanging it out right, letting the stability kind of carry it back to the landing zone.
And he's on the wrong side of the tree line, which will make that second shot a little harder, but not too bad. Luke?
So yeah, he turned it over a little bit, so he's technically further away, but there's nothing in the way. And
yeah.
When there's nothing in the way for a pro player.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that one.
It's cake, yeah.
Cam, second shot. Oh, that tree line does bite him a little bit. Let's see how hard.
A little short.
Yeah, still putting, though.
Still very makeable, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was
a little bit of punishment.
He's throwing the Daredevil Owl there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Really like it.
Ricky with an upshot. Looks like a putter. Getting it pretty close.
That's in Ricky putting range for sure.
It is. And Matt Bell also reaching for a putter.
Maybe a little soft. Nah, that's fine.
Yeah. Looks like a clean putt, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cam with another long look. Oh, one of those didn't go in finally.
Never walk it in, Ian.
Always wait at your lie, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, this basket is not being kind.
Yeah, this basket's just like, no, not today.
No. Oh, Ricky knows how to sweet talk it.
Yeah, exactly. Nice putt, Ricky.
Yeah.
This can't be a Matumbo. That's what I was, for anybody who, I don't know. I'm really bad at impressions. That wasn't my best effort there.
That's a tough one to do.
Right? Yeah, you don't want to go like too gravelly, because then no one can understand you. But then if you then no one knows who you are. If you don't do the gravelly bit of it, it's
if we could see you wagging your finger, it would totally work.
I was doing that over here, but it's an audio medium, so
yeah, you got to wag the finger. Finger plays. Luke and Rick with some nice birds, getting them back into the mix a little bit. Matt's to lead the crew by 3. It is over Cam, sitting in second place. We are heading into hole 13. What is our pro play, Mo?
Yeah, hole 9 on the normal course layout. One of my favorite short par 4s, just design wise in the whole country, honestly. Off the tee, you have to throw something either low and penetrating or throw some kind of roller. And then you have a little flex shot into this really well protected green. It's got this big log kind of separating circle 1 from circle 2. And there is OB long left. You can see marked by those orange bricks there. So just a really cool hole.
Luke throwing a destroyer on a forehand line. He has a really good forehand. He goes to it a lot.
Yeah, that's really good. To be able to keep a forehand that low for that long is awesome.
And Ricky's got an F7. I'm guessing this is a roller.
Yeah.
That thing is a paper plate, dude. That thing is so flippy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, got right into that tree.
Yeah, it's a great disc for low ceiling rollers, though. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
And Matt Bell goes a little long, Mo, or is that fine? Oh, that curled nicely.
Literally perfect.
Wow. Cam also likes the forehand play.
Yeah, just throwing that air shot, you have such a small margin for error.
Absolutely. That was his star boss that found a tree. Here is his second, trying to save the bird.
Wow.
It's going to be a long putt, Mo.
Yeah, that's such a good shot. Like if you hit anything on this drive, you're kind of conceding that you're not making a birdie anymore.
Yeah, it would take something pretty exceptional. Here's another backhand roller from Ricky. Oh, do it.
Hops the log.
Hopped one. He needed it to hop two, though.
Yeah, but he's still very much in putting range.
Mm-hmm. Luke, after a fantastic drive, looks to be going either putter or mid here on the up here.
Smooth.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his Sparta, if anybody knows what that is. I unfortunately do not.
That's probably like just a neutral putter mid type
Mm-hmm.
dealie.
And Matt Bell, after that beautiful roller, throws a nice little up, and he'll take an easy birdie. And Cam giving it a look, but he is going to 4. Ricky also has a look here for the 3.
Bangers.
Ooh.
Great putt from Rick. That was like a 7.
Yeah.
On the Richter.
That's shaking up your stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you're feeling that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have knocked a couple of vases off the shelf. A couple cracks in the wall.
Yeah.
Yep. There is Matt Bell doing what Matt Bell does, make birdies, make good putts. Man, that roller made his hole very easy.
Right, yeah. So I really think the roller is just such a good play off the tee.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little more squirrely, like you don't have as much control over it, which is why I think you see players going to the sidearm. But the sidearm just has so much danger in it, like in terms of getting knocked down by those branches. And when you get knocked down, you are so far away. But
yeah, you are.
Those early pines are quite early, so it just makes the hole a lot more difficult.
Sure does. Checking out our scores. Everybody birdies except for Cam. We have a 8, 9, 10, who are all 4 strokes back of Matt Bell, who has really found his stroke, and he's playing like he usually does.
Yeah.
We're looking at hole 10. Where are we going?
Hole 10, this huge tree really does a great job of defining this fairway. You can either go left side with a big ante or a big roller, or you can even throw a roller to the right of the big tree and go underneath the branches and go right at it. And then you're contending with the low ceiling at the very end. There is a bocce ball court just long that also plays SOB, Do Not Disturb the Old Men.
Luke ripping out the big ol' ante.
This is one of those fun shots where you throw your shot and then you duck down so you can see it underneath the tree.
Is that OB or is he in?
No, that's in. That's
man.
in, and he's got a clear look, I think.
What a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Just pure ante. That was beautiful. He's throwing his Madeira, I guess. We got a roller here from Ricky.
At least the wall kept it in, right?
Yeah, that was his D6, so a little more stable than the F7.
Fly like a D6.
Yeah. That's a good one. We got Matt Bell laying down something looking real good.
Oh, this is so spicy. Dude. Oh my
Thinking about jumping in there. And he is just under the bucket.
That is one of the best rollers I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
You live on the East Coast, so you don't get to see that many.
That's true, but that being said, I've traveled the country this year seeing some pretty spicy rollers. That is on the short list of spiciness. Yeah.
Oh, man. What a shot.
Imagine if that hits the tree and like skips in.
Oh, man.
It's like an all-time great roller ever caught on film.
That is the dream, man. The roller ace is what I'm chasing out here. The dragon I'm chasing. There is a forehand from Cam, as we saw before. That doesn't really lead to anything close, but it's a putt.
Mm-hmm. Although anything outside the tree line, you're kind of contending with a really low ceiling, so it makes it pretty difficult.
Yeah, it was Ricky giving an honest bid, but that's going to end up in a par. We got Cam with a tough look for the 2. The tree almost kicked it in. Oh, man. Tough look for Luke.
Yeah, he just got... That's not that's not fair. Like, it's
No.
unfortunate that he threw such a good shot and that those branches are hanging down kind of right where he was.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to be right there. Ricky's going to try and save his par. No worries there. Cam, this will be his par putt. And eventually Matt will putt.
It's got to be great when everyone's tapping in their like 15-foot pars and you're just like hanging out. Yep, I'm still. No, you're still out, Cam. Yep.
It's still out.
No, Luke, can you come tap in? Because I think you're still out too. Yeah, I don't want to go out of turn here. So.
And get my birdie before you guys get your pars. That's well played, Luke.
I think he was saying something to Sarah Hokum. So I couldn't exactly.
Did Sarah Hokum hook up that disc or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
For sure.
What a shot,
That's awesome.
ball. 5-stroke lead, man. Like, he was not winning after like 4 or 5 holes. And now after 14, he's just crushing.
Just turning on the afterburners. Like, people forget how good. Like, Matt Bell won Delaware. Like, he won an NT.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the elite in the sport. And it's been really cool seeing him tear up this course that, like, I've played 100 times and I know how like hard the things that he's doing are. Like, this is really impressive.
He's just a real quiet dude, man. He's quiet on social media. He's quiet in person, but he is an absolute smasher. We're heading to hole 13. Like you said, they put some danger on the right side here, Mo.
Yeah, just little OB markers. This used to not be OB, and I think they just thought it played a little bit boring. So now at least the pros have to kind of think a little bit more. You can't just throw your big mashing turnover shot anymore. You have to throw something a little more conservative.
You usually have to throw 2 hyzers, which makes throwing 720 kind of hard.
Exactly, yeah.
Matt puts it up there past the tree, which is the name of the game off the tee. Luke is up next, going for a destroyer. Oh, this is interesting. Kind of a low liner.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of risk reward. Might get a little farther, but kind of testing that tree a little bit. I like it.
He's he's just got that smooth distance shot dialed.
We got that D1 from Cam. He does have that Kevin Jones flair, dude. Yeah.
Right? He's, you know what I think is awesome is he also has like the Kevin Jones kind of personality type where like if you're around Ricky Steehler or Kevin Jones, you're just happier.
Nice, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just two of the most positive, like uplifting dudes to be around.
Sign me up for more of those guys.
I know, right?
Cam, nice drive. Nothing wrong with that. That is an AJ destroyer. Matt Bell up first with the second shots. Oh, gets a good skip out here. And just one, though.
It was just, it was just low right out of his hand. Never really had a chance.
Although I'm sure his putt from there will have a chance.
Oh, absolutely.
Cam's second shot, low liner.
Just got gobbled up by that thick wick grass.
It is. That's some hungry grass, man.
Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when grass is like really nicely watered and mowed and all these things.
Ricky tried to bite off this tree. Did he get around it? No, he didn't, did he?
Not quite.
Stays in bounds at least, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that could easily trickle OB. But birdie is not in his future. Hopefully a par is. Mr. Humphries. Get left. All right.
Oh, yeah.
By far the best opportunity for a 3. Ricky throwing his 3. That doesn't look great. It's okay.
This upshot is like sneaky difficult because it's like hard to throw something. Dude,
I told you that was going to be close.
Come on, dude. But it's hard. It's kind of in between that jump putt. Like these guys are all jump putting, but for a lot of normal players, it's like in between that jump putt and like soft approach shot. That's actually really low key difficult.
Yeah,
to
you
throw.
got that tree kind of guarding the basket as well. Oh, Luke, we needed to make that one. We needed a birdie. Man.
Yeah, he was not stoked about missing.
Understandably so. Ricky going to try and save a par after a subpar upshot. All right.
Great putt. Yeah.
Or is it an over par upshot?
It was an over. Yeah, it was like a 950 rated upshot, but 1,000 rated putt. Right
exactly. There. Luke cleans up his par. I'm sure he's sad about that after having a great birdie opportunity and take some good shots to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly wasted. Cam cleans up the par as well. We get a barbecue on that one?
Yeah, Matty Bell will tap in here for his par. I think this just goes to show, like, You know how like some amateurs would be like, oh yeah, dude, I throw like 350, 400. No, you don't. Because like this whole 720 feet and these 4 dudes who all clearly throw further than 400 did not get it. So like.
But to be fair, they had to throw hyzers, you know, which is not your distance rip.
Internet distance is one of my pet peeves.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, where
no,
hole 12. This is that tricky kind of sloped green on here.
Yeah, exactly. And this tree line right is definitely in play because you're usually throwing something that wants to flex out to get the distance, and sometimes you overflex it and you're in the trees, which can really easily lead to a bogey.
Matt Bell kind of sawing off. Looks like he's maybe just playing it for a 3. Like,
yeah, not sure. I mean,
that's almost too
I don't
safe.
know. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be kind of tricky. He's in that range where like maybe you jump putt, maybe you throw an approach. Like makes it a little more difficult.
Luke with the Rosieri again. His flippier driver. This thing goes real far, man.
Man, I gotta get me one of these. That is perfect. I mean, he's still pretty far away, but it is. He's on the he's even with the disc. He's on the same plane as it. He's not putting down at it.
Ricky with the D1. This is a pretty beat up D1. Got a little flip on it. Looks to be hanging out with Matt up there though. Mm-hmm. That is the mistake to make, I guess. You know, you're not in the woods. You're out in the open. Yeah,
exactly. You just kind of now you're putting pressure on your upshot, but you'd rather have that than have to like throw some like weird thing.
Absolutely. This is a Star Destroyer from Cam. This is going right. Is it gonna hook? Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it's doing fine.
Oh, he was flirting with those things, Mo.
You see the
shadow was about 6 inches from the disc at one point.
That's awesome.
Here is Matt Bell's second. Gonna give it a half go, but mostly just a layup. Oh yeah, that was pure layup. That downhill green. Ricky kind of same deal here.
Oh gosh, a little long, kind of sailed it.
And Cameron. Yeah, that'll par. Good bid though. And Luke. Best opportunity for a birdie. Oh man. That could have got him, Mo.
Yeah, that was a good run. Just this is a pretty mint too. Like if you get this one, you're feeling really good about yourself.
Little call to mom as you walk to 13. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those where you feel like, man, I throw so far because like it's really downhill. So when you have like your 50-foot upshot, you're like, yeah, I just threw a 430, no big deal. But like but the downhill like I think plays like a lot.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. There's Cam cleaning up his par after Matt did the same. And here's Luke for our last par to light the fire on the barbecue.
Yeah, I think this is a really good pro hole. But for amateurs, it kind of does, like it's kind of interesting. Like hole 6 was a really good am hole, but not a good pro hole, and this is a really good pro hole, but not a great am hole. It's interesting how it kind of bounces.
I can see some ams bogey in that one though. You know, you come up a little short, kind of a tough upshot, downhill green. Definitely presents some challenges. Some challenges on this one, man. This is such a tiny fairway.
Yeah. So now we get into this kind of wood section, where you're playing up and down this big hill. This is one of I think the hardest one in the woods here. You throw a penetrating turnover up the hill. It's just very demanding.
How did he miss that tree? That for sure was going to hit
off it. Yeah. Man.
That's a long putt. That's pretty good. I would take that.
I think that's kind of the play, though, is you have to like aim at that tree and just know your disc is going to turn off it just like that.
Luke? Yeah. Wow. What? That's at Rosieri again, man.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen an air shot that good. That's amazing.
That was pretty perfect. Ricky? He's going for a D2, and it finds a tree.
Yeah, I was saying yesterday, the only shot I've seen like park this one is an overhand, but I've never seen someone actually throw the turnover like pure.
It was nice, man. That was a 400 series D4 out of Cam that did find a tree, unfortunately. We got Ricky second, looking for a par save opportunity. Oh my goodness, man! That's why I love woods golf, man. It's just so exciting watching that disc fly. You know?
Like multiple moments.
Exactly,
of excitement, right?
man. Look at this up.
Dude, Cam's well-rounded,
isn't he?
He's got every tool in the game. I don't know how old he is, but I don't think he's that old. Like he's
low
got
20s.
Yeah, he's got all the ingredients to have a long successful career in the sport.
Matt Bell, giving it a bit, but that's a long uphill look. It's going to result in a par. And Luke, after the... Man, what a drive.
This is the best air shot I've ever seen on this hole. Just without a doubt, man. Like that is so difficult to hit it just right. Like have the turn just right. You have to aim at the tree, and if you don't like turn it just right, you're going to be off and to the left. What a shot.
And he capitalized. Even more important. You know, he hit the putt.
Exactly.
Got a stroke on the card.
Yeah, and I think Luke is kind of chasing right now, being he wants to be on lead card again tomorrow. Like after that rough start, he's kind of fought his way back into contention to be on the lead card tomorrow. So he's gonna need to play super well down the stretch, but like I mean that's a stroke on the field.
The nice thing for him is the chase guard has to play this tough course too.
Exactly.
They're not out there on some cupcake. There is Luke, that solo bird, moving him into a tie for third with Rick. Matt is still 5 clear of the field right now, putting on a show as we head into hole 14.
Yeah, Lake Sleep. This is one of the holes when I first started playing. I was like, what are you supposed to do here? This is crazy. And now even like I've been playing for a while, I still think the same thing. You basically throw off this cliff into the side of the hill and kind of hope that your disc funnels using the hill to kind of drag it to the basket. Really difficult shot. The sidearm I think is the preferred play on this
Luke
one.
going for that whip it again. And that looked good.
That looked like it was on the red line.
And Matt Bell reaching for a putter, it looks like. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you hate to be on top of the hill after your drive. You can just anything at the bottom makes this just so much easier.
Is that a PA3 again from Ricky? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Finds a tree, unfortunately. That's going to be a really tough par. Cam is forehanding a Gateway Warrior.
This looks perfect. Yeah, that's about as good as you can do.
Just a little right? Yeah. Okay. Pin high, though.
That's as good as you can do on this hole.
Tough second shot here for Ricky.
Yeah, speed control is... Like, if you crest the hill with any kind of speed, it's going to want to go OB. Yeah.
And you can't really throw it high enough to stall out either.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why you have to place such a premium on getting over the hill on your drive.
Matt Bell going to try and find a hyzer window through these trees. I guess if you're going to be short, that's not a bad spot to be. You know, you could throw the right angle at it.
That's an insane shot. He basically jumped off a cliff and put it within 10 feet.
Oh, man. Ricky almost saving his par. What a great bid. Cam has an opportunity for a 2.
Huge birdie.
Dude.
This guy's putting has been on fire
all day today. It has been really good. What a gent.
So, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, another jump. Dude, 2 birdies on this hole.
Wow.
Is crazy.
Dang. 2 great putts for him, too.
Cam, before every single one of his putts, walked up the basket and made sure that the chains were not hung up on anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was really... I mean, like I was saying earlier, he's just like a very, meticulous, smart player. Like, really cool to see him kind of like... Because you can just see how his like brain is processing each of these holes. Like, he's kind of... He takes like a handful of discs to each tee and just kind of like breaks each one down. It's really, really fun to watch.
He and Luke with the solo birds, or I guess not solo birds, the birdies, getting within 4 of Matt. We are now looking at hole 15.
Yeah, hole 15. You're basically throwing a turnover, but you do need it to kind of work over at the very last minute. So like the disc is going to get to here, and then you need to fade just a touch if you want to park it. Something like neutral stability plays really well. Like basically anything on neutral stability that you just turn over and let the weight of it kind of carry it to the end.
That was a Titan out of Luke. That's up there.
Yeah, that's inside the circle for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Cam? Throwing a leopard.
Yeah, this
Go
is
in.
Perfect.
Oh, man. What a shot.
Absolutely. The tee pad's kind of weird because this is not a pin that we play usually. So the tee pad is aiming towards the normal basket. So that's why they're kind of going at it like on a side hill.
Gotcha.
Almost.
That's a D2 out of a...
Or this is a D2.
A Ricky, thank you.
Ricky, right? Yeah.
Here's Ricky, long look for the 2. And find a little lettuce. That'll work for a par. Luke, after a great drive, trying to convert. Luke, I'm going to need you to make that.
It is subtly uphill, which can definitely, if you're not like paying attention, can bite you.
Cam? Good. Yes, he is.
Attention.
Good, clean putt right there. That's what he's been doing all around. And Matt Bell, after a great drive.
This is like 100%
Yeah,
range.
that's pretty close, unless it spits back at him.
But see, you know what I like about Matt's putt is like I think he's like designed his putt to be like spit out like impossible to spit out, right? Like it kind of dives into the basket.
He did like play mostly in DGA territory, you know, like NorCal.
That's true.
Grass Valley,
Yeah,
Santa Cruz is where he's lived before, so I'm sure he got used to him.
Knows this basket really well, or no, these
Definitely.
baskets really well.
These are disc wrap chain starts, which are made by DGA for those unfamiliar. There is Cam with the birdie, Matt with the birdie as well. He has a 4-stroke lead. They have really kind of separated a little bit there. Falling back just a little bit. We'll be looking at hole 16.
Yeah, this is such a wonderful hole. It's a hole that like you appreciate more the better you get at disc golf. Like when you're newer to the game, you're just like, oh, it's like a hyzer through this gap. But like when you've been playing for a while, you see that it's like not just a hyzer, it's like a hyzer inside of a hyzer angle that needs to flip up just the right amount. You appreciate how difficult it is watching when you like see these guys pull it off. It just looks exactly how it's supposed to look. Really, really cool, fun shot to watch. There's also this sidearm play.
Oh, it worked so well yesterday for Cam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the sidearm is great because it helps you hit that initial gap. But yeah, there is that.
It's still a small gap. You're not guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt throws a beaut.
Yeah,
That'll stretch his lead out to 5 most likely. With Cam finding that early tree. Luke, same line as Matt, a little bit lower, but
just got a little kiss off that tree.
Huh.
Looks like he's right
throwing
on
that whip it again. He loves those things. And Ricky, this is an A3. Ooh, that had a chance, Mo.
Yeah, that was flying. That's another element of this hole is like you need to throw it in such a way that it like lands softly because it is pretty skippy by the green.
Cam, second shot. Well, he almost threw that in.
Yeah, that's awesome. After he had to essentially replay the hole, right? It was only about 100, like not even 50 feet off the tee.
Good putt, Ricky.
There it is.
Well done, man.
Yeah, he like got off to this hot start and it just kind of felt like he's been struggling, but he's still had highlights, you know.
That he has. Great putts, great throws. Luke went a little bit long on the drive, coming back for the 2. Atta babe.
Yep.
Nice hit out of Luke.
Dude, Luke's got like so much style. Look at it, like he's just got the whole vibe, man. He's just like the chillest, most laid back dude.
Filmed him a couple times. He's a great hang. Matt Bell. There is a 2 and a stroke on the guy he needed to get a stroke on. Stretching that lead out to 5.
Yeah, Matty Bell, man. Just woke up today feeling dangerous.
I love that one, man. He has been making some dangerous putts, too. Cam, making sure the basket's okay. Lining up his par putt.
Yeah, it's really cool if you follow FPO. He's been on the bag for Haley King for the last few tournaments. Yeah, he'll wake up early and caddy for her. And it's really awesome to see him caddy for her, because he doesn't just like, he's not just like, yeah, throw that. He's like very analytical, like the same way he is with himself, he is with her. And he's like, well, you have your zone, you can throw this, or you can throw your raptor like this, or you can do this. And he's just like walks every hole through with her. It's really, really fun to watch.
We're on to hole 17. Yeah. What's play?
This is the most aceable hole out here. You basically, it's basically a distance measuring kind of skill test, where you just have to either throw a spike hyzer with the sidearm, or maybe throw a little turnover shot. But whatever you're doing, it's just the only test is really, can you measure this distance properly?
That bell is to be short right.
Maybe it funnels through there. You might have a look in there.
Kind of disappeared into the shadow realm. Luke. He's going destroyer. Yeah. Good measure.
That'll work. Yeah, this is definitely the easiest. I think this is the easiest hole in the course, and one that at this stage in the game you really need to get.
H3 out of Ricky. Oh yeah, buddy. That had the business on it. And Cameron, he's going triple X. So latitude 64 disc, I believe. Very overstable fairway. A little too overstable. Comes in a little early.
Yeah.
That's still a putt, though.
You got that nice... Yeah, got that nice little roll forward.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it, honestly. And the way this guy putts should not be a problem. Yeah. And he's feeling pretty automatic, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be like so nice. Like, it takes so much pressure off your game when you can consistently make those.
Matt Bell looking to keep pace, keep that lead at 5. Yes, he does.
Of course he does. He's Matt
accurate.
Bell. What is this thing? He's done that a few times where he's like kind of like grabbing his belt buckle.
Maybe he's got a funny belt buckle. I don't know. Maybe it's...
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that today.
Luke, kind of an awkward putt here for 2, but thankfully it's not too far. Nice.
Yeah, kind of had to putt like through those 2 trees with his follow.
Sometimes that helps though, you know, kind of lines it up for you. And Ricky, what a great drive.
Yeah.
Still taking his time. Nice to see that. Don't want to take those for granted. They're not guaranteed. And checking out our scores after our 21st hole. Matt Bell still with a 5-stroke. We got a star frame on that one though.
Yeah. Great job by these guys. I mean, you expect that out of your league.
Yeah, nothing in the way on that one really. And you kind of have a nice backstop to boot. We're heading into hole 18. It is a par 4 to finish the day.
Yeah, this one's called the Green Monster. All the holes have names out here. I always thought that was funny. But you just blast one up this hill. You either want to end up to the left or the right of this tree that we're kind of flying by right here. And then the pin is in the tournament position back across the road. Row plays as an OB river. The sidearm really plays to access the screen, or you can throw kind of a spike hyzer and let it plinko down in there. We
saw Brian up to the left a lot yesterday. It really helped with that second shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, either way left or way right is
Matt Bell firing it up the hill. That's choice.
And or you can just throw it as far as you can, and then you're just so far up there that it doesn't matter either way.
Luke looks like his Rosaria again. Let me confirm. Yes, it is.
God, dude, I gotta buy one of these. Look how far this thing is just like consistently flying.
Yeah, he shapes them beautifully too. You can tell he throws them a ton. They're flippy, but he works them. Ricky, he is reaching for a D2. A lot of hyzer on this thing. Must be a beat D2.
Yeah, I love this though. Just kind of off to the left and gives you that really easy sidearm. Like, yeah, you can see the lane he has. It's just right there in front of him.
Cam, he has a Star Destroyer in his hands.
And Cam's opting for the right side, which opens up the hyzer a little bit more. Also opens up the right or left plays. Like, it's just a matter of kind of where you want to be and what shot you're most comfortable with.
Second shot here from Ricky.
Yeah, look how simple this looks, right? You just basically has to throw anything.
Looks like A2, A3.
in the
Yeah.
airspace. And,
Well done by him. Easy birdie to finish the day. What you're looking for. Matt Bell, you tried the Plinko approach yesterday. Looks like he's going back to it, Mo.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Using nature's
cool,
backstop.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Humphries. Also the backstop. He is on the wrong side of that backstop.
Yeah, you actually see his disc kind of wedged in that tree. He's gonna have an awkward lie, but hopefully they'll give it to him on the right side of the bush.
Nice up there from Cam. Should look for a 3. Oh, you can stretch this out for a bird.
Yeah,
nice.
This is easy. Great. Looks like we're gonna finish up on a
it's nice to
start
see
right
that.
here. Yeah, these last 2 holes are kind of 2 of
Yeah, they
the
are.
easier ones. So kind of like finish your day on a positive note after getting
Very
beat
friendly
up all
course
day.
design. Yeah, whoever
Yeah,
designed this
I know,
course must be a nice person.
Yeah, they, OG Morad, Joe Lick Proud, all the old dudes in Connecticut, man. This course has been around for a while. It's the jewel of Connecticut. Like, I mean, I want to say that Rockwell is the best course in Connecticut, but I'm not going to kid myself. Like, this is just so cool. The land is perfect for disc golf. It's just one of the most fun places.
It's got all your hole types too. Got open holes, wooded holes, par
Exactly.
4s, 3s, ups, downs. I mean, yeah, this is going to test your entire game.
Yeah, and there's not a ton like this in Connecticut too. Like, it's very rare that we have kind of big open fields to throw in. So, like, we actually have something called Wick Arm, where you go and play Wick, and you can't play any other course in Connecticut because you're, because like you're so used to just throwing hard and not really caring where it goes. And then you go to like any of our other courses, you have to hit like 5-foot windows all day. So yeah. It's always fun, but it's worth it for Wick.
Finished with a star frame. Finished with 8 birdies in a row, actually, I believe. Very cool to see. Matt Bell, 5-stroke lead as we head into our final round. Let's check out our top 10, Mo. I'm excited. Ooh, a new name appears. Tristan Tanner.
Tristan, yeah, I hadn't heard of him, but I saw his name like 5th or 6th, and I was like, is it like I saw him kind of warming up, and he looked like he knew what he was doing out there. So I'm excited to watch
Matt Bell,
him today.
4-stroke lead, going to final round. Should be a fun watch. Thanks for watching this one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.